Hi, I'm Travis Edmonds with the NHS Action News, and I'm here with
Mr. Smith.
So today we're going to be talking about the environmental open house. So could you give me just like a brief overview of what that is?
Sure. The environmental open house is put on by our local ACES group, which is everything kind of environmental in our area, and they're really looking to get internships and internship opportunities available for our students, so that one, they can have those positions filled, and two, give our students the experience they might be looking for in either an environmental club type of atmosphere, or just in general looking to get out there and get some volunteering opportunities under their belt.
So do you think you could just quickly go over like the internship opportunities that come with the open house?
Sure. So when students sign up for an internship, there's a couple of different opportunities they can do. Either way, we give them credit, right? So it's 2.5 credits for every 75 hours that they do. So if you get 150, it's 5 credits. You can do them during the school year in the program that we have as a class, internship seminar, or you could do it during the summer, or even during the year if you can't fit it into your class schedule. I'm pretty flexible with trying students. I want them to be able to get out there and get internships under their belt. So whether it's part of this internship opportunity or something else, we just really want students to get out there and try stuff, see what they like, go from there. But this is a great opportunity to hear from local organizations that have opportunities we know ready to go and set up, especially now before we get to second semester. So if students want to add it into their schedule, they can, or if they can't do that, but they still want to do an internship, we can do it after school, and I can still give them the credit. There's just an application process they go through either way.
Are there any last thoughts you'd like to wrap up about just the environmental open house?
It's a great opportunity coming here from the different organizations. Even if you're a freshman or a sophomore and you're thinking about potentially doing one later on, come and talk and walk up to a table and hear what they're all about.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Smith.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nicholas here with the NHS Action News, and today I'm here with Dr. Hobbs. And what is it that you teach at this school?
I teach environmental science. I have AP environmental field studies, and I also teach aquaponics, and I have taught biology in the past.
What is the environmental open house?
So the environmental open house is going to take place on December 14th, and it is an open house that is going to have a bunch of organizations from the local community that base their missions around environmental stewardship. So it is an opportunity for students to get to know local organizations and possibly get involved in their community. Then there will also be some clubs at this event as well, including the Interact Club and the Environmental Club. They're going to be having a table as well.
Are any of your environmental classes involved with the open house?
My classes are not directly linked to the open house, but they very much are related to what's going on in the community. We as a school are trying to build what's called an environmental pathway for students, because that's a major gap in jobs, and it's a great opportunity for students to see what job openings or potential careers are available to them around environmental science.
Are there any final comments that you have? Anything that we didn't ask you about?
Might want to consider it's not just an opportunity if you're interested in environmental science, but there's tons of organizations that need help with communications or media and business. So it's a great opportunity for students to interact with community members and look at potential careers.
Thank you very much for your time. That's all the questions we have.
All right,
awesome.
Sounds great. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Parker Burns here with the NHS Action News, and today I'm here with Mayor Sean Reardon from Newburyport, basically just talking about some things environmental. So just to start, what is the environmental open house coming up here at the high school?
Sure. Well, first, thanks for having me. I'm excited about this event. So this event, first of all, is being put on by the high school, and it's being put on by the ACES group, which is the Alliance of Climate and Environmental Stewards. I just want to make sure I said that right. And I've worked with ACES actually quite a bit this year. And so I think the open house is just an opportunity to bring environmentally conscious organizations here for an open house and allow students the opportunity to learn a little bit more about them and look for opportunities for them to get involved. I think it's just a a great way to foster, kids who are curious about these initiatives. I think the ACES group is a great way for students to get involved and learn more about these things. But the open house is just a great example to bring more community stakeholders together, especially a lot of businesses in town that are very environmentally conscious. It's just a great way for students to learn a lot more about some of these initiatives.
How can students get involved in school and outside of school to help in the environment in Newburyport?
Yeah, well, I would say first is attend the open house. I think people can easily look for causes that they might believe in, whether it be recycling or composting or storm surge and things like that. There's a lot of I think we're lucky in Newburyport that we do have so many environmentally conscious groups, groups that are looking to educate people about climate change. And I think we're unique because we're a river ocean community. So there's just a lot of things around climate and sustainability that we have to be aware of. Using the resources that we have here in place is a good start for students. And then if you have questions, just talk to your teachers, talk to your advisors here at Newburyport High School, and they can point you in the right direction as well.
What are you doing as mayor to help the environment in Newburyport?
Yeah, I've got a lot on my plate as mayor, but the environment and climate is definitely a top priority. So little things that we're doing on a level of things that I would like to do moving forward. I'd love to increase composting across the city. I think trash is becoming a bigger and bigger issue. We're just about to go through another contract with Mello or another trash collecting provider, but those costs keep going up and up, and all this trash is getting harder and harder to displace as well. So things like recycling, increasing composting would be a huge initiative that we could do across the city. I've had some preliminary discussions around eliminating single-use plastic bottles in the city. We have the Merrimack River here, the CSO issue, the combined sewer overflows. We're working with our Merrimack Valley partners on ways that we can help increase the awareness of these CSOs getting the river, but also partnering with these communities that go all the way up to Concord, New Hampshire. That's how far America River goes up. But having a more coordinated effort as far as trying to keep the river clean, and then working with our state and federal partners about that. So Plum Island is another example, dealing with erosion, and we're going through a dredge project right now where we're trying to replenish the beach at Reservation Terrace. So I think everything that we do has some sort of impact on either climate or has some environmental impacts.
Well, that's all I have for you
That's
today.
it? Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time today.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having me, and I'm here to help, and I love coming back to the high school and get to talk to students like you. So thank you again.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks guys.